Welcome. It has now been 4 years since 5-year-old Summer Utah Moon Wells vanished from her home in Rogersville, Tennessee. On June 15, 2021, Summer was reported missing by her family after she was last seen playing outside near their home on Ben Hill Road. That day launched one of the largest and most complex missing child investigations in Tennessee history. Despite exhaustive searches, countless tips, and nationwide attention, Summer remains missing. The Hawkins County Sheriff's Office, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, and the FBI have all been involved in the search, but to this day, no confirmed sightings or major breakthroughs have come to light. Today, we hear from Summer's father, Don Wells, who speaks out after 4 long years without answers, sharing his thoughts and his hopes for the little girl the world continues to search for.
It's been really tough. The social media groups would attack anybody that we knew, any employer that we worked for, and so it made it really hard for us to obtain employment and all these things. But there's been people that's helped us, along the way, and we really appreciate that. That's for sure. But we're just hoping, God will turn it all around. And we hope and pray all the time for that. We hope so. She could be anywhere. We don't know. Only, we just got to hang on to that hope and just do our best to, do what's right. Many times I've wanted to go back out west and everything else, but this whole thing has tied us down to right here. We can't do anything. Not really. This whole thing's tied us down to this area for 4 years now. No, I don't think that's really kind of a tough question. For one thing, law enforcement and to me it seems like law enforcement and me and her as parents or whatever do not get along. They see things quite differently, kind of insulting and insinuating, and to me it seems like they kind of look down on you a lot. It hasn't been very good. They tore our house apart 11 times. Why? Why? That just don't even make sense. They searched and tore our house apart 11 times. I've never even heard of that before. To me that's, I don't know. It really hurt. The whole thing has really hurt me and Candace a lot, but we're still hanging in there for our kids and trying to do what's right. And holding out hope that Summer will be found. Well, they can only do so much. I think there was a lot more going on during the Biden administration that they're just starting to scratch the surface of, and hopefully they'll continue with a lot of this investigative work. And we've heard stories, of things going on and higher ups and stuff, but lawsuits and other things, but I don't know. Well, we know she was, And she was there one minute and the next she wasn't, Down the dog trail. I think so, because that search dog, and I've said it before, that search dog, when it first smelled her clothing or whatever it was, that dog went straight down that dog trail and then lost its scent by the roadside. And I don't know, one policeman said that, I don't know, there's a couple different things, I don't know. It's hard.
4 years have passed, but the search for Summer Utah Moon Wells is far from over. Her story continues to touch lives, and her name remains spoken by those who refuse to give up hope. If you have any information, no matter how small, please contact the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation or your local authorities. Summer is still missing. She is still loved. And she is not forgotten.